Hello everyone, this is Igor, and today I'm gonna show you step by step how to buy Ethereum and how to store it locally on your machine. So I've been asked a lot of questions on how to actually buy Ethereum, and that was the reason of my first video. So I've actually showed you guys a few websites where you can buy Ethereum, Bitcoin, Dash, and other cryptocurrencies in Australia. So there's a couple of websites you can use, like coinspot.com.au, coin3.com.au. There's also btcmarkets.net, the one I recently found, and Coinbase. So for this tutorial here, I'm just going to use Coinbase, and in fact I already purchased 0.1 of Ethereum just for the demo to streamline the process. And I'm also going to buy some Litecoin on coinspot.com.au. And the reason I bought Litecoin is just to make it faster, because at the moment Ethereum is a bit slow to transfer, so Litecoin is a bit faster. So, but the process of buying and then storing the Litecoin or Ethereum or Bitcoin, it's all the same or very similar. So that's the reason why I got Litecoin. So the first thing you want to do is you want to download the wallet to your laptop. Before you even buy anything, just download the wallet. So for Ethereum, you can use the Ethereum native wallet, which is Ethereum Mist. I don't use it, and for a couple of reasons. First of all, I don't like the UI. The second reason is because it's a full node, it's actually running a full node. It needs to download the history of all the previous transactions done on Ethereum network, because it's a blockchain and it's a decentralized technology. Each node that participates in a network, or each wallet, will have to download the history of all the previous transactions. And like, I don't want to do that, especially with Bitcoin. Like, if you try to use one of their wallets, it will take ages to sync up to the network before you can even use it. It may take like a few days or a week, depending on your internet connection, to actually sync up, and it will chew up like tens of gigabytes of your hard drive space, which you don't want. So what I use is Exodus wallet, the one you can see on the screen. So Exodus wallet is like a lightweight wallet. It's a lightweight client that is very user-friendly. It's got very nice interface, and you can send money from exchanges to this wallet and store it locally. Although I wouldn't recommend holding funds for too long in Exodus. Like, ideally what you want to get is one of those hardware cold store wallets, like Trezor, for example. If you search for Trezor or Ledger Blue. So it's like a hardware device that you can connect it to your laptop. It's usually offline, so nobody can hack it. It's usually offline, but you hook it up to your laptop when you need to make a transaction or when you need to put funds on it. So think of it as like a little digital safe that you keep it in your home. And obviously, if you lose it, you can still restore it, because as long as you have a key, you can still buy a new device and restore all your coins as well. So it's very handy. But like, if you just got like, I don't know, a few hundred or a few $1,000, I guess Exodus is fine. Or like, it will get you started, and then once you get serious with Ethereum and Litecoin or Bitcoin, get the Trezor or the likes. So there's also Ledger Nano S wallet. In fact, this Ledger Nano S is all sold out for some reason. If you look for it online, it will be out of stock on most of the websites. This is like a little USB key that you plug in, and you can then put money on it. But for now, let's focus on Exodus and exchanges. And the reason why you wanna get money off the exchanges, because like in my previous video I mentioned that exchanges get hacked, or what can happen is they may have some bugs, or they may have some maintenance done, so you can't even get your money out of the exchange. So you really want to keep it locally. Treat it like cash. Like, you really want to have it in your pocket, right? So What I've done here, I've opened up Exodus website. So let's go ahead and download the Exodus wallet. So you click on the Windows. I'm on Windows at the moment, but I usually use my Mac. So I've actually never used the Exodus Windows wallet, but I'm assuming they'll be the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and download the wallet for the Windows machine. And then I've already downloaded it and I opened it up. So this is what it comes up as. So first time you open it, you'll see this. Don't click anything. Like if you go to your wallet, it kind of, to your backup, it tells you waiting for your first deposit. So you can't actually set it up unless you send some funds into it. So the way to do it is we're gonna go to wallet and we're gonna go to Ethereum because we are sending Ethereum to this wallet. And we're gonna click on the receive button. And what you get here is a QR code and this ugly looking text. So this text is the address of your wallet. So think of this address is like your bank account number. So this is like your bank account number. So if you want to receive funds into your bank, you've got your account number and you give another person your account number and BSB number, and then they can send funds to you. So this is very similar. You've got the wallet address. So this is like your bank. Think of it as a bank account number. So, but the good thing about this one, you can expose it. It's publicly available, and it doesn't compromise the security. Like with bank accounts, you probably don't want to tell everyone your bank account number. But anyway, so I've got this one ready to go. So once again, we can't really set up the wallet yet until we deposit money into it. So let's go and deposit Ethereum. So I'm gonna go again, wallet, Ethereum, receive, and I'm gonna open my Coinbase on my phone, but you can obviously use a web application as well. And I'm gonna type the amount of Ether I wanna send. So before, actually, I kind of stepped ahead a bit. So before we actually receive an Ether, we obviously have to buy it. Because I already bought it, I kind of can't show you how to buy it, but I've done some screenshots, and the reason why I don't want to do it live in a demo because the app will have some personal info which I don't want to expose. So I've done some screenshots. So what you do, you register with Coinbase, for example. So this is showing you how to buy Ethereum on Coinbase. So you register with Coinbase, you download an app, you install an app, you hook up your credit card. I think in Australia, you can only use credit card with Coinbase. You can't use any other payment methods. You go in, and I've done some screenshots. So you go in your app, you hit buy. It opens up a buy screen, and from the buy screen, this is the buy screen. You pick the cryptocurrency you want to buy. In this case, we're buying Ethereum. You type the amount you want to buy. Then make sure the fees are quite low. Like, if you don't like the fees, don't buy it. But obviously there's always going to be a fee, and they're not that small. They're quite high. Like, look, I'm buying only 12, almost $13 worth of Ether, and I'm paying 50 cents fee, which is quite high. And then you hit buy button, and that's it. And then you just wait, like probably a minute or a couple of seconds, and refresh the screen, and then you go to your Ethereum wallet, which is here. So if you tap on the ETH wallet in your app, you'll get to your wallet and it will show you the balance. Don't freak out if you don't see the amount yet. Like, just wait a bit and it will come. And then we're just gonna hit the send button, and that takes you to this screen, and this is actually running live on my phone. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send 0.1 of an Ether to my wallet. So I'm gonna hit send, and then what Coinbase gives you is this little QR code icon. So you can either type this address from the Exodus manually, which I wouldn't recommend because you can make a mistake and your money will go elsewhere. They give you a little copy this address button, so you can just click copy and it will copy this address and you can paste it. If you're using web app, I would be pasting it. I wouldn't be typing it either, but obviously if you're on the same laptop you can't scan a QR code, but you can use this copy function to paste your address. But in our case, what I'm gonna do in the phone, I'm just gonna scan it. So I'm gonna, if we go back to my phone, I'm gonna tap that QR code scanner and I'm gonna actually scan. And you can see it actually scanned and picked up that address. So I usually still do a quick check just to make sure the first few characters match. So 8EB, and the last few characters match as well. So I'll just double check that. Sorry, some SMS coming through. And the last digits, so 34, so that's all good. And then I'm gonna type any notes if I want to, so I'll just put my name in there. And you can see there's a network fee in here, which is like 0.0042. And this is what I don't like. The CoinSpot and some other apps, they kind of automatically calculate the fees for you and add it to the total. But because I have only 0.1 ETH, and I'm saying I want to send 0.1 ETH, and then, but then there's also a fee of 0.042, so that means I have to have 0.10042 ETH in my account to be able to send it. So if I hit send now, it will give me an error. Okay, I have to do the. Oh, it actually sent. Oh, so it does actually automatically calculate it. But anyway, you can see this has been sent now. And it will take a bit of time to actually reach this wallet, so don't freak out. Like, it's been sent from the Coinbase to Exodus, but because there's some delays and the Ethereum is still under development, so there's still some problems and there's some congestion still. So it will take a bit of time to actually reach your wallet. So you kind of just don't freak out, just wait for it and it will come to this wallet. While it's doing this, I'm gonna also open up my CoinSpot account. This is my CoinSpot. So oh, here we go. Actually, I just heard that sound. There you go. So I got the 0.09958 of Ethereum. So there you go. That only took like 10 seconds to transfer from Coinbase. Now it's in my account. Now it actually tells me the value of my Ether here. It tells me how much Ether I have, and if I got any other cryptocurrencies, there will be 0. But the Ethereum balance will be there. So there you go. Now I have Ethereum in my local wallet on my laptop running. So not unless your laptop gets hacked, someone can steal your money. But it's much safer to have it here than on an exchange. Now that I've got some Ether, I should be able to set up a backup. And there you go. So I have to create a password, so I'm just gonna put some random password because I'm not gonna be using this wallet. This is a demo wallet anyway, so but I might just put something like demo YouTube 123. Just copy that somewhere where I can store it. Just put it here so I don't forget it. Next. I will type it again. Next. Right, so what it gives you this 12-word passphrase or recovery phrase. This is very important. Keep this, like write it down on a piece of paper. Send it to your email if you don't think your email address will get hacked. Write it down. This is the way to actually get access to your account. So even if your laptop dies or something happens to your laptop or to the Exodus wallet or you forget your password, you can use those 12 words to recover your password. This is very important. Keep it safe. Don't show it to anyone. And so this is very important. So you can print it as well, but I'm just gonna go next. I'm not gonna be using this wallet, so I don't care. And then you can also email that 12-word phrase to your email account. So I'm just gonna go and put some done email. igor@mailinator.com. So Mailinator is like a dummy email box you can use to test emails. I'm gonna go and finish this, and hopefully it will finish in time. That's it. So that's it. Your wallet setup is complete. So now your wallet is password protected. You also have your recovery phrase. In fact, let's check it out. So if I go to Mailinator and then put that dummy account I created, like Igor, go. I should see that email in there, hopefully. There you go, Exodus wallet backup. It's there. And it's got the recovery phrase in there. Cool. So now I'm gonna do another transfer of Litecoin. So I'm gonna go to my CoinSpot account, and to buy things on CoinSpot it's a bit easier. You just go buy Litecoin, then you put amount of AUD or amount of Litecoin you want to buy, you hit buy, and what you get this poly payments screen. So yeah, and then you can actually use one of your banks to actually so I noticed that ANZ is not listed there, so not all the banks are actually accepting poly payments. So poly payments are quite secure. They, like, a lot of companies actually use them, and like from the first side it may feel like it's not secure or they're trying to steal your account, but they're not. Like it's actually not related to CoinSpot or anything. It's it's a completely separate entity. Poly payments, the Australia Post even uses them. There's a lot of big companies who use them. So the CoinSpot will not have access to your account. So don't be worried about that. And if you are paranoid or you are worried, what you can do is create your separate savings account. And use that savings account just for purchasing cryptocurrency, and that way, even if it gets hacked, like I highly doubt that it will, but even if it does get hacked, like the only thing you lose, like, is whatever is in that account, not your main banking account. So you get that, and you pick a bank, and you follow the prompts, and then you can buy your coins. So in this case, I bought some Litecoin. So I'm gonna go to my wallets. And this is my Litecoin wallet. So this is like the same as Exodus wallet, but online in the exchange. So I'm gonna open this wallet and I'm gonna send money from this wallet, and I've got 0.54 of Litecoin here, and I'm gonna send it to my Exodus wallet. So I go back to my Exodus wallet, open up, and this time we're receiving Litecoin. So I'm making sure I'm going to Litecoin, I'm gonna go receive, and this time I'm not sending from my mobile app, I'm sending from my web application. So this time I'm just gonna use this copy address button. So I'm gonna copy this address, make sure it's the receive, not the send. Copy the receive address, press this button, or manually highlight it and right click and say copy. Copy this, go back to your Litecoin wallet in CoinSpot, paste this in, or right click and say paste. I use just a shortcut, which is Control V, and put the amount. So in this case I want to transfer the whole lot. Just go there, do this, make sure double check the address is correct. So LZ and the last two digits 75, LZ 75. One tip is, like, each currency usually uses the first letter for its currency. So for example, if it's a Litecoin address, it will usually have like an L in front, and if it's a Ethereum, it's got like E or something similar, but they all have slightly different first few characters to actually make it a bit easier to identify different addresses. Because if you will try to send Litecoin to an Ethereum address, that will most likely fail, and you may lose your money. So you don't want to do that. So you want to make sure it's it's going to the right address. So I'm just gonna go and send it. And usually, there you go. That's where it was happening, not in Coinbase. So you have to make sure you're sending that amount minus this fee. Sorry, that's an address. So I'm gonna reduce it by 001. So I'm gonna 20. So I'm gonna put 53 Bitcoin, and I'm gonna go back, copy this address, come back here, press this, and go send. And what will it will actually do? It will ask for an email for the confirmation, which I'm gonna do outside of this because I don't want to show my email inbox. Because I need to confirm this transfer. So I'm just gonna hit the withdraw. And that's it, so withdrawal is confirmed. So what should happen soon? I should get some Litecoin into my wallet. Let's just wait a bit. There you go. See how fast it is? I just received, now I've got a bit of Ethereum, a bit of Litecoin in my wallet. You can go to your portfolio and see how you're doing. It gives you like a total value and everything like that. So, and just don't forget to back up your passphrase. Just do it. I can't emphasize it enough. If you lose it, you won't be able to recover your wallet. Now that it's running locally, now the next step is to buy Trezor or some sort of hardware wallet where you can actually take money off Exodus and put it onto that wallet. So what I usually do, I've got one of those Trezor wallets, and I kind of I keep my money in Exodus for like a week or so, or maybe for 2 weeks, and like every fortnight I would withdraw the money from Exodus wallet into the hardware wallet. This is like the best security practices that for Bitcoin or like cryptocurrency storage. Anyway, I think that's it. Please hit the like button if you like that video, and please in comments also tell me if you want to see any other videos, any specific topics you want me to cover. Like, I wasn't actually planning to do a lot of these videos. Like, the main reason for those videos was just to help out people, you know, like to actually, because it may be a bit daunting at first sight, you know, when you start using cryptocurrencies. But yeah, like, just tell me and hit the like button. Thank you guys. I'm off.